We all have been in situations that ended up in regrets because we believed that we could have handled those situations, maybe a conversation or a presentation, a lot better, but only if we had more confidence. That is why in this video, you will learn how to build your confidence so that you will be able to walk in any situation, feeling good about yourself, and having less hesitation in doing and saying what you believe is right. Now, most of the things that I will share with you today will be based on the book, The 12 Rules for a Life by Jordan Peterson. Now, let's get straight into it. So how do you actually build your confidence? You do it by standing up straight with your shoulders back. If you want to become more confident, you want to focus on making yourself feel good. You want to focus in your body. Because for example, if you enter a situation that triggers discomfort within you, for example, a room filled with strangers that you have never met before, chances are you won't be able to get rid of that feeling of discomfort by telling yourself in your head that everything will be okay. Because you just feel it in your body. And that is why to get that feeling of comfort again and to be confident again, you want to focus in your body. You want to stand up straight with your shoulders back and manage any kind of anxiety that you might have in that moment. Now, our posture largely affects the social feedback that we receive. I am the sort of person who prefers to stay at home more than being outside. I don't like parties. When we did host one at home, I would be in my room all the time. And that feeling has become more manageable now. But before, when I would go to a friend's party, and the people that I want to impress would be around, usually the girls that I'm attracted to, I will start to feel nervous. Because I would want to impress these people. I would think about the conversation topics that I would like to share with them, the jokes that I can talk about, the topics that I can jump to and from, and I would just start sweating. My body would start to feel stiff, and before I know it, I will start slumping over. And all of this happens even before I start talking to them. And that is because of something that you call the positive feedback loop. And it occurs in social situations, and it is largely affected by your posture. So if you start slumping over, you will feel exactly what I felt back then. You would feel smaller and more insignificant. And by the time that I started talking to these people that I wanted to impress, they would react accordingly to how I felt about myself. Their reactions would just destroy me, and it would make me feel even worse. It would make me feel even more insignificant and smaller. And it becomes a loop. The negativity just keeps piling up, and by the time that I get home, I will be drained. And then the mental battle begins, and the negative thoughts will start to attack my mind. And the desire to impress these people came from something that you call the dominance hierarchy. And it has been around for a long time now. Now, this is present not only in the society of animals, but also, obviously, in the society of humans. Our brain keeps track of our position in the hierarchy. And the really annoying thing is that it programs our thoughts, feelings, and actions. That is why when we are around people who we perceive to be of higher status than we are, we feel insignificant, weak, and small. When we are around those who are doing a lot better than we are, we feel defeated, we drop our shoulders, and we bend our necks down. That is why it's very important for you to avoid slumping over, because it signifies to others and to yourself that you feel defeated, that you are smaller. By the way, if you're enjoying the video, give it a like. And if you'd like to see more content about confidence, productivity, and self-development, then subscribe down below. Now, you might be slumping over because you are lacking in confidence, probably because of your past experiences, or maybe you just have a bad habit. And I do as well. I spend a lot of time in front of the computer, and sometimes we can't avoid it. And sometimes I just write a lot, and before I know it, I start bending. Now, this might sound cliche, but things change, and so can you. If you always assume a posture of defeat, then people will assign you with a lower rank, and they won't have much respect for you. And those reactions will create a disempowering positive feedback loop for you, and it will just put you in a rabbit hole, and sometimes it will be hard to recover from that. That is why you would like to focus on having a habit that will empower you. And you can do that by standing up straight with your shoulders back. If you stand up straight with your shoulders back, you allow yourself to breathe more fully. And when you can breathe fully, if you allow oxygen to flow in your head, in your brain, you'll be able to think more clearly. You can see the options that you have before you, and you can take the necessary actions to change the direction of your life. Now, the other benefit of standing up straight is that you allow serotonin to flow freely within your body, and it is a hormone that stabilizes your mood, and that is key to your well-being and happiness. And once you allow this to flow in your body, you will start to assume that you are competent and able. When you start to assume that you are competent, and when people start to see your posture, they will react accordingly. And this will alleviate your anxiousness. It will make you less anxious. And then you will gradually be able to turn around that positive feedback loop and turn it into something empowering. And with the calmness that you feel, you'll be able to observe social situations a lot more easily. You will feel calm and you will know what to do in social situations and when you engage in a conversation, and you'll be able to impress others effortlessly. Now, this is not an alternative for social skills. That is something else that you have to learn. I may make a video about it. Let me know in the comments below if you'd like me to create a video about social skills. Standing up straight with your shoulders back strengthens you. It opens up so many doors of opportunities that you can't even imagine. It just improves the quality of your life, and you'll just be able to enjoy things in a better way. I hope what I shared with you will help you gradually build your confidence. To share love to the channel, subscribe. If you enjoyed the video, give it a like. I'll see you in the next one.